Good morning, everybody. I'm Susan Paget. I'm the founder of The Change Guru, and this morning, in about an hour and a half's time, I'm going to be I'm going to be a guest on Lorane Gordon's podcast. And Lorane is an inspirational speaker and a coach, and I really enjoyed being on her show. And today, we're going to be talking about how to cope when life throws you a curveball. And so I just thought I would share with you five ways that I cope when it's all on, like Donkey Kong. And the reason why I'm talking to you right now while I'm going for my morning walk is because this is one of the key ways that I cope. So the first thing I want to say is that when stuff happens, whether it's in relationships or career or health or whatever, the first thing that I do, it's very bright, it's like 7:30 in the morning. The first thing that I do is I really think of my self-care. So that means that rather than, even if it feels like I'd rather just stay in bed, I get up and I go for a walk. I do my yoga every day. I sometimes will go and get a facial, or I'll go and get my hair done. Something that really takes care of myself. Also during those times when I do extreme self-care, I might really deplug from technology. So the last few weeks I had a lot of stuff going on, so I just shut TV off, no television. And I would just watch a movie on YouTube, an old Joan Crawford movie each night. And I found that really nourishing rather than watching stuff with commercials and everything. I'll just show you a little bit where I am right now. I'm in Manly in Sydney, and has the most beautiful walks. It's just incredible. The second way that I take care of myself during times when it's really happening is I constantly practice gratitude. So right now, even though everything's pretty good in my life, I just really look around and I see where I am. And I just feel incredibly thankful for being able to walk in nature, for being healthy, for living in a beautiful place. And I just am constantly, every opportunity that I have to be grateful, I say it to myself, whether it's even the simplest thing of having a good cup of coffee or having a nice phone call from a friend or whatever. And the reason that I do that is because when times go tough, it is almost like I have a backup reserve. So when things are bad, I can appreciate even the smallest little things that happen, and that in turn makes stuff not that bad. Now, the third thing that I do is when stuff happens, I will ask myself really high quality questions. So rather than going, oh, why is this happening to me? And admittedly, that's the first place your mind might go. But what I'll do is then I'll say, okay, what's in this for me? What should I do now? What can I do to make this better? What are other things that I can try? What's the gift in this? So rather than going to the place where there's no choices, there's only limited options, I'll go to the land of possibilities. And there's a woman here in Australia named Sharon Pearson, and her little saying is that when her back is up against the wall, that's her opportunity to rock. That's when she really brings it. The other, and the thing about that too is that when stuff happens, you know that you've got other options. So if you're really used to practicing that, and that's something that as women that were brought up in a generation where you really didn't think about the idea of having lots of options when it came to when there's problems, being in a habit of knowing there's better questions to ask, your mind, yes, will go with the why me business, but then, I'll show you this part, it's very pretty, but then you will also naturally gravitate back to, okay, what are other questions that I can ask here? So like gratitude, it kind of goes on an autopilot. The other thing I want to say, the other key for coping when stuff goes on, is that success is really not a linear path. And that's the way that we've been brought up to think that success is Success is something that we make it, we arrive. The fact is we really never arrive. There's always something more. It's just human nature. There's always something more that we want to do. I got to be careful here. It's slippery. Whew. There's always something more that we want to do. And therefore, success really a lot of times is about staying motivated, or not staying motivated, because that's another one too. You can't really be motivated all the time. Success is really about not giving up. Success is about putting one foot in front of the other. Success is about not quitting. Success is about exploring all options, especially when the chips are down. So that is, I think that's 4 or 5 things. I'm trying to remember the other thing. I think those are enough things to work on for now. And anyways, I'm looking forward to hearing your thoughts. What do you do when the chips are down? How do you reframe things? What ideas can you share with me that I can pass along to others to give them inspiration? And that's the thing too. Don't hold things in. When times get tough, this is a perfect time to talk to someone, to share what you're going through. Just one friend, even if it's an online friend, can really support you during those times. And it helps you just, pick yourself up and dust yourself off and start all over again. All right, thank you so much. I'm going to keep on walking. Have a super day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.